Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another video here. So for this one, I wanted to display the very cool, very awesome Halloween 5 mask. So this one is an SSN. There are two versions. To my knowledge, there are two versions. There's one with the nose appliance, which from my knowledge is version 1. And the second one is without the nose appliance. So this one is copy number 30 out of 50. And anyone can fact check me on anything I say. I don't mind, as long as I get my information right. But this one's very cool. So this mask is what got me into the hobby. This mask is what interested me, and I want to talk a little bit about this one because I've seen not very much. I haven't seen very much content on SSN Halloween 5 masks on YouTube or the internet anywhere, but regardless, this one is one of my favorite masks. Back in, I believe, 2014 or so, 2015, I was on the hunt for a mask. I was wondering if people made Halloween 5 masks, and they did. So Silver Champagne Novelties came out with a run of about 50 of these bad boys. Now, be wary that when you are hunting down a SSN mask, there are some phonies out there. There are some recasts, and well, that's pretty much it. But don't be fooled. Most of these come with a COA. I have mine right here. Comes with this cool kind of paper too, certificate kind of paper, so you know it's legit. And you can see here it's signed by these three dudes. Well, I know who they are and I can read, but so can you, hopefully. And I have some props here as well. I don't know if you can see them, but I got a little scythe, little haystack here as well. So how did I get this mask? Well, I got this through a friend of a friend. It's got human hair. Well, let me correct that part. It's got synthetic human hair. The point is, it's supposed to be human hair. It looks very cool regardless. If I didn't say anything, you wouldn't know. But if you look at it here, it's so legit. You know, it looks so real and very accurate to the actual mask itself. The paint is very cool. I don't know crap about paint or materials or anything like that. Scott, Quiet at the Set Studios, he repainted and rehaired and weathered this mask, and it was originally going to be going to someone else, but I jumped right in and said, hey, let me buy this mask because this is the mask I had always wanted, and now I have it, and I'm very happy that I did get this mask. And eventually I ended up collecting masks from the movies 1 through 8. Yeah, so 1978 all the way to Halloween Resurrection. So this mask, this is version 2 once more. So version 2, as you can see here, it's got the nose appliance already inside the mold. It's got a very cool side profile as well. So since this video is mostly to inform others about the SSN mask, and since, like I said, I didn't see a whole lot out there, I want to elaborate on things that I do know. And the things I don't, I'll leave them to anybody that might know more than myself. But these come rather small, at least in my experience, the people that I've talked to that have SSNs, and as well as my own. So when I try this on, it feels pretty tight, it feels pretty snug. Granted, the latex itself, it's like a medium thick with 2 C's, like thick dog. Here I'm playing with it a little bit. Underneath, it does have a wire that helps give it that, you know, that mobility to be able to form the mask a bit. So see if I, for example here, if I push down on it enough, put enough pressure to bend the wire, it stays indented. Now I don't want that. But that's very cool and very useful because not only does it help keep its shape, it helps form to your own neck and collar if it reaches that far. So what to look for? So in an SSN, at least for this one, so this video is solely about the SSN H5. For these masks, you want to be able to find this stamp right here. It says Silver Champagne Novelties. It's got a jack-o'-lantern in the middle. And it used to be, before it was repainted, your standard jack-o'-lantern colors. And then around it, it had like a black outline, but when it got repainted, it didn't really matter. I mean, essentially, you don't want it to look like it's, branded by something else. You want this mask to blend in, to be as hero, as production looking as possible. So the artist just kind of painted over it. Here you also see, I believe that says Don Shanks. It's his signature. And looks a little bit like it's a patch. So be wary if you're looking for an SSN. They gotta have this. They gotta have this. I'm gonna take it off of the stand. And underneath, it's been signed by Quiet on the Sets. And it's dated 2015. The hair is really cool. I appreciate the hair a lot. It looks very legit, very realistic. I think the more weathered and, the more beat up a mask looks, the more hero it looks. The more it looks more accurate, to the original mask, the production mask, the mask used in the movie. All these different terms, all for the same thing. The mold is very accurate as well. Very cool mask. I'm very happy with it. Scott did a really good job at weathering this mask too. You can see, there's areas of weathering on the cheek, on the neck, and you don't want a mask to look too perfect either. I think the opposite makes it look better. The more imperfections it has, the more natural it seems, at least for me. So again, this is a very cool mask, very happy with it. Do be careful that these yellow, I've had this mask for going on 3 years now, and it hasn't yellowed on me yet, but you can kind of see around where the glue spots are, where the hair was placed, lined up, that the yellow from the glue is starting to show. But that's just materials and how they work. But yeah, this is getting close to the end of the video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the SSN mask and maybe shed some light on questions people might have. So to give it a rundown again, there's about 50 copies made of this mask, this version in particular. Remember, there's two, version 1 and a version 2. This one does have the nose appliance embedded into it already. You want an SSN, any kind of SSN, but these in particular, since I do know, to come with a SOA, or sorry, a COA, Certificate of Authenticity. If it doesn't, be sketched out. Be wary. You might not be buying an actual SSN and instead be buying a recast, which is in every aspect worse. They gotta have the stamps in the back. And I don't know if all of the SSN masks came with mesh already, mesh material in the eyes, but at least mine did or does. Either Scott put it on or it had the mesh in it already. But I think Scott was the one to add the mesh to it. And that's how the hero was as well. So you want to make sure that if you have an SSN and it doesn't have mesh, try to find a way to get some mesh on yours. And yeah, this is probably my favorite mask in the entire series. Why? He just looks a little more savage. He just looks a little bit more sinister, a little darker. Some people say he looks more like an alien in this mask. You know, he looks goofy with the long hair, whatever, what have you. And I can see why people come to that conclusion. But personally, my own preference, I like how this mask looks. I think he looks real cool. As compared to anything after that. Well, the Halloween 6 mask is pretty cool too. But yeah, any mask, any SSN, pretty much any latex mask, any Myers mask is gonna yellow up eventually. Now, as a treat, I want to show you guys another mask from the same movie. This is just made from someone else. This is Quiet on the Set's H5. This one's very cool too. I'm very pleased with this mask as well. It looks so cool. Every time I'm so close to it, I'm like, wow, this is kind of creepy. The hair is very cool as well. So when you put them side by side, you can see the similarities and the differences. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know how I can improve or what you liked about this video. Either way, leave a like if you'd like, leave a comment or a question. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. I think in my next video I will eventually go down the line on the other masks that I have. But for now, thank you guys for watching and have a good day. Peace.